Hey everybody, welcome to your new moon in Cancer, astrology, energies, and intention setting tarot reading with me, Stella Wilde. So I'm going to get into giving you the intuitive information you need to manifest your wildest dreams. And if you feel so inclined, please do consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss all the goodness that magically manifests on this channel. All right, because I'm going to be focusing on the houses where you want to set your new moon intentions, please watch for your rising sign first and then your sun sign. So the new moon in Cancer is happening on July 9th, July 10th, depending on where you are in the world. We have some interesting energies that I feel are being very supportive of this new moon in Cancer. We have Neptune in Pisces, which is trining the moon, and we have Uranus in Taurus, which is sextiling the moon. So, a lot about Neptune is about keeping the faith, tuning into your spiritual energies, praying, asking, believing, and receiving. So all of that lovely Neptunian creative visualization and imaginative energy. So I think it's going to be really important to really emphasize that when you are creating your new moon intentions. So really tapping into that creative visualization energy and really feeling it fully in your spirit. And with Uranus as the so-called wild card factor that's happening here too. Don't get too attached to the results, right? I think Uranus, because it's in a sextile position, could really manifest in a way this or something better. It could really bring in this something better. So remember when you're setting your intentions to always allow for some flexibility for something better to manifest. And also, all right, we have to just discuss Pluto. I know, but Pluto is opposite this moon at this time. So, and it's still in Capricorn. But what I feel the way to work with that energy is Pluto is about digging deep. Pluto is about transformation. It is also about rebuilding. It's not just about doom and gloom and bulldozers of doom coming through like a wrecking ball. It's also about the regenerative process. And since this is a new moon and this is about planting seeds, how can Pluto help you regenerate perhaps some dream near and dear and close to your heart? Because of course this new moon's in Cancer, so something that's been very emotional that you've been wanting to shift in your life. Maybe there has been a loss or something that has shifted out. How can using this Pluto help you plant seeds to manifest a new dream of your heart? Something that can rise up from the ashes of the old. And if you're interested in learning more about how you can use the moon to manifest your wildest dreams, then check out the link in the description for my special moon manifesting secrets. All right, Aries. So the new moon in Cancer is happening in your fourth house of home, family, roots. Also, fourth house is what nourishes us. So what gives us sustenance? All right, so let's see what we got for you. Aries, how you can best use these energies, these intention-setting energies. All right, so we got a Three of Swords. So there may have been something disappointing that recently happened in terms of your home situation, all right? Because this is what we're focusing in on, the fourth house. There could have been a loss in the home, loss of a home, some sort of somebody moving in, somebody moving out, something going on that was really, it was tender. It really affected you. All right, let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, look at this. So this is the Pluto. This is the Pluto right here going on for you, Aries, okay? So there was something that was probably recently, within the last 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 months, 3 years, same thing, 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, 10 years. Some of you, maybe have been stuck in a family situation that you've been trying to shift but couldn't for some reason. So this is what we're wanting to change. All right. We want to change this. We want to step out of this energy and manifest healing in our fourth house. All right. So let's see what we have. Let's see. Oh, and look at this on the bottom here. This is what we want to go. Let's take this card out. This is what we want to head toward, our Four of Wands. All right. What do we got? Queen of Swords, Justice, and Strength. Okay. So we want to set our intentions to realize that we have a strong foundation in our family. There may be something going on to set your intentions to have some sort of legal matter wrap up for you in having to do with home, family, etc. Having a legal matter wrap up in a just and equitable way. I think it will be with these energies here, but that may be an intention to set. That fairness, that it's fair for all involved. There could be, of course, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy also percolating in here. But with the Strength card, it really is about healing your heart, healing the well-being of the family. So setting an intention to make the family unit stronger, to maybe set an intention to have more of what nourishes your roots in your day-to-day life. Because, you could have been this is also energy of really missing something in your life. All right. Now, again, it doesn't have to be a relationship necessarily. It's just something you feel is really lacking that would nourish you. Fourth house would nourish you. And Strength is such a beautiful energy here, Aries, of, like I said, well-being, just feeling good, feeling strong. So bringing more of those things into your life, bringing a balance back into your life in some capacity. But for some of you, this is about setting the intention to perhaps have some sort of family legal matter be settled equitably. This can also be, though, about signing some sort of lease, some sort of paperwork in regards to a mortgage, a family, etc. So again, there's a lot of stuff focusing in on home, family, where you live, how you live. I think August may bring some sort, about a month after this. We also, because like I said, this was on the bottom there. So in about 4 weeks, this is also, fire sign energy. You could see a very positive manifestation come quickly with the shifting out of this energy. It is time to kind of refocus. I know this hurt. I know this was difficult, but it is time to maybe, again, healing comes in its own time and on your timetable. So I'm not saying you should rush your healing, but some of you may feel, I really have to set the intention to make up my mind, Queen of Swords, to kind of snap out of this a little bit. Try to find the balance, bring more joy. I mean, I can still honor my past and what may have transpired, but I can also focus on my future and what I want to create. A strong family unit, a better place to live, more joy with where I'm living as well. So, there also may be something you want to set an intention to shore up the security in your home as well. So like hurricane shutters, an alarm system, etc. and so on. So something like that also you may want to, and I'm looking at that with this here and also this over here, some sort of protective energy in whatever way you feel that's adequate and comfortable for you. So something like that also may be important for you to set an intention around, Aries. All right, Taurus, let's see what you can do to use this new moon in your third house. Cancer's your third house with Taurus rising. So the siblings, third house is siblings, communications, networking, sales, and things to do with kind of your daily routines, the things you do on the daily. All right, we have a Four of Pentacles that flipped out for whatever reason. Okay. And let's see what else we have going on. Oh, a Two of Cups. Okay. So I think there's something here about, setting the intention to have, to hold on to the relationships that matter to you, especially in the day-to-day. All right. And also it can be setting an intention to manifest some grounded friendships in your day-to-day life. All right. So again, third house, there may be an important setting an intention to bring in some sort of new business client as well with the Four of Pentacles here. So this could be related to a business matter. Sales initiative, again, third house matters. Working on your business, Four of Coins, but also getting out there and promoting yourself with two like-minded people with the Two of Cups there. Having an important business meeting or more important business meetings that are going to lead to something fruitful. So there could be something here where, especially third house matters, promotions, selling yourself, marketing, that reaching people of more like mind. So something about that, finding, your group of people. All right, so we got Pluto here, Page of Swords, and Pluto is in that 9th house of the bigger picture of your life, Page of Swords, and here's the moon in Cancer. So I feel there is something here to do with, some way that you are communicating, all right? The Page of Swords here. So setting an intention for clearer communication, because we have this Pluto and we have the moon. So something here has been cloudy. Something hasn't come to life. Perhaps something hasn't come to life. Oh my gosh, that was a Freudian slip. So something didn't come to life. Interesting. File that away. We'll come back to that. I think there's something here about, again, asserting yourself, especially with business, in some sort of communicative way, changing your tactics of communication, your style of communication, that perhaps you've been holding back and not revealing certain things when you needed to. So Page of Swords, really being brave. I mean, look at him here with his sword. He's like, I'm just going for it. I got to speak what's on my mind. Page of Swords also, though, can be social media type things as well. For me, it's not video. It's the other type of social medias. So there could be something in that, especially if this is business for you. But I really think there's something here about setting an intention to change your communication tactics so that, because here's kind of your energy being represented here with the Pentacles, so that what you're saying really is well and truly grounded in your feelings, and that it's not hidden away, that you're not hiding. This is so important, this moon card, that you are not hiding something of your true feelings right here. So I think with the Two of Cups and this Page of Swords, there could be a heart-to-heart in your near future, maybe with a sibling, maybe with a client, but using the energy, setting the intention to be more transparent with your communications. Okay? So use the energy, it's a general reading, apply it to your situation. But there may, like I said, there may have been something where you were holding back. And I have to say that it is possible that this thing didn't come to life because there was not clear communication. So recently, if there was something that ended in your world, particularly with something like this, Two of Cups situation, whether friend, romance, whatever, it may be because there was just not clear channels between the two of you. I'm not blaming you. I'm not saying it was your fault. It takes two to communicate, not just one person. If it's one person, it's a monologue. You want a dialogue. So, but there's a valuable thing to just think about in terms of your own communication style, because all we can change is ourselves, right? I mean, we can't change another person. Maybe the other person, was being obscure also, all right? But there's something here. I'm just saying it's energies. Tarot is always about energies we can use, energies we can look at that can empower us in some way. We can reflect upon and use and empower. So that's all I'm saying with that. All right. Just think about that and set the intention for more transparent communications in all areas of your life. All right, Gemini, let's see what's going on for you with this energy. The new moon is happening in your second house of money and values and self-esteem and self-respect. Let's see what we got going on for you, Gemini. All right, we got a Two of Swords. Oops. Cards have been sticking, and a King of Wands. Okay. So there maybe has been something that you've been waiting for news on. I'm feeling like there's been a news blackout in some sense. Maybe you have just been all right, whatever, because, and it's the second house, it's number 2 here. So there maybe is something that you just have been waiting for news on with your money, second house matters. There could be something also, because second house rules self-esteem, there could be something that there's a little bit of defensiveness about as well. That energy is going to shift, though, for sure. I mean, we have this King of Wands, and you see he's looking over here. This, to me, is the future, to the right. He's looking, hopefully, to the future. And so using this energy, really tuning into what your heart wants, where your passion is. I feel like there is going to be some news coming in very soon. Like, we're talking of this, of course, new moon in Cancer. I think by the full moon in Leo, which is on the 22nd, so 2 weeks after this new moon, you will hear some good news that will, about your money, career, etc., second house matters. That's going to break this stalemate or this like news blackout or that whatever attitude. This is like whatever. I'm going to try not to like get too hopeful about something. This is like, I'm gung ho. I am ready to do this because something shifts. All right. So let's see what we have. All right. So we have a 9 of Swords. We have the Chariot. Gorgeous. 9 of Wands. Interesting. These 9s showing up. And the Temperance. Okay. So, wow. All right. So it is time to use this energy to set the intention to change your life in regards to an opportunity I think is going to come in for you very, very soon. All right. I even said that in the monthly readings. So go check those out if you haven't watched them yet. But look, we have victory and success. So we have Cancer energy here, but we also have the Leo. So I think right on the cusp of the ending of Cancer season and the beginning of Leo season, maybe around the 19th, since we have these 2 9s here, 18th, 19th, there could be something really beautiful that manifests and change that takes you out of a situation where you have been worrying about your finances, where you have been working overly much to make the monies and they haven't been enough maybe. So there's, and this can also be like, I don't want to look at my bank account also. It's just like, I'm in denial. I don't want to see what is or isn't in there. Because of also this 9 of Swords here, but 9s are also like, we're wrapping up a cycle. We're coming to the end of a cycle. So this cycle is ending where, you made a job out of worrying. You made a job out of worrying. This is going. And what's coming in is a powerful change. That is what to set your intention on. Remember, what we focus on expands. We don't want to be focusing in on this 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands shenanigans anymore. Let's focus on looking at our financial situation with clarity and being non-defensive. If you want to manifest abundance, if you want to change something with your finances, being in denial about what the current situation is will not help. It's important to face, this is the reality of my life. All right, so I have X amount of debt. I have this or that. All right, you face it. You don't dwell in it, but you face it so you know what you need to manifest, right? If you don't know exactly what you need, the number sign that you want to manifest, right? If you're in denial about your finances, how can you manifest abundance? So there's something here about getting real, opening up, tuning into your passions as well, dwelling in possibility, and taking advantage of some sort of change and opportunity that wants to come in. There can be, and you're not usually, any sign can be fearful, but usually you guys are very, inquisitive, curious. You take risks, you take chances. So there's something here about opening up to a risk and not getting stuck. All right. So this is gorgeous, this Chariot and Temperance. So take the risk or lose the chance, but get real also. All right. And know what it's going to take for you to change this situation. You have powerful energy here that you can harness to do so. Set your intentions on some sort of beautiful new adventure that can come in and radically over time transform your finances. I feel by the time we get to December, which is right here with the Temperance, you could really have your finances in order, under control, and greater abundance in your bank account. All right, so use this energy to set the powerful intention that you will move forward with passion, faith, and hope in manifesting and accepting some sort of new opportunity. That's what this is. and not get stuck in this day-to-day old, oh, it's a grind, I'm just gonna do it. No, you're better than that, all right? So let's use this energy. All right, Cancer. So the new moon is happening in your sign, in your first house of the self, of your fondest and most important goals, things that you want to create, that you want to manifest, and also one's physical body as well. Neptune is cranking through your 9th house of the bigger picture perspective of your life, and you got that Uranus in your 11th house of hopes and wishes and dreams. All right, let's see how you can use this energy, Cancer. 3 of Wands, beautiful. Oops, keeps doing that, sticking. And the 4 of Wands, wow. So beautiful energy of happiness and success, making some new opportunity coming on the horizon, particularly in regards to where you live, how you live, who you live with, happiness in the home, something to celebrate. So beautiful energies. I feel like what this is suggesting to me is that you have, your family's happiness, which is very Cancerian, at the top of your agenda. But also you have some personal projects that you have been working on manifesting. And I think these are going to be new for you. At least 3 new personal projects that you are going to want to manifest over your next year ahead. Because really, when we have a new moon, in our own sign, when it's our solar return, it really is about the next year forward. So for the next year, I feel like there's 3 key areas, 3 key projects, 3 key situations in your life that you're going to be focusing in on. And the 3 of Wands is great. It does mean that new things are coming on the horizon. And with the 4 of Wands here, this is gorgeous. So I think there will be celebrations about these 3 new things over the course of next year, over the course of the whole next year. But also something involving your family situation and where you're living may also be an area of intentional focus for you at this new moon, setting some new intentions in that area of your life. All right, so let's see what else we have, which is, fitting for your sign. All right, let's see what else is going on. The 3 of Cups. Beautiful. The Magician. Wow. And the Hierophant. All right. So we have Taurus energy showing up here, which, as I said, is your 11th house of hopes and wishes and dreams. So you're committing to making some magic happen, whatever you want to will, the Magician, using your will and talents and capabilities. As long as you have sincere commitments, Hierophant, around those 3 things, here's the number 3 again, you can make some serious manifestation magic happen for you in the year ahead. Look at this. Now, a Taurus might be involved. That's possible here. My goodness, this is such good energy. So good. But we also have the 3 of Cups here. Now, that is celebration and enjoyment. Like I said, at least 3 things celebrating. But this is also Pisces energy. And this is where Neptune currently is. And that is your 9th house of the bigger picture of your life. So 9th house also involves travel. Even 3 of Wands is a little bit of a travel energy. So it is possible, perhaps either next March or next May, or end of April into May, there's some beautiful trip that you take with your family. That is possible with these energies. Could also be in 3 months with this energy coming up here as well. So if that's part of your intentions, if that's one of the things you want to manifest, really use the energy to set your intention that you are creating a lovely travel with your family. I mean, you have the manifestation card popping up here, and it's the number 1, which is the self, which is the first house. So I'm telling you, Cancer, you can make some serious manifestation mojo happen for yourself in the year ahead. The key here is really about applying the lessons you have learned in your life. Hierophant. It's about learning, spiritual growth. Yes, it's about commitments also. Some of you, just got to say it, if you have been wanting to get married, that is very possible to manifest for you within the next year also. Right here. But really, this is about taking on board lessons you have learned, particularly in relationships, because Pluto has been doing its thing through your 7th house of relationships, of other people. So, but remember too, Pluto always brings regeneration. After the bulldozer of doom has finished his wrecking of one's life, he does offer seeds of regeneration. So there will be regeneration in personal relationships, I feel, for you, especially with these energies in the year ahead. If you set the intention for that you set the intention that you're only going to have genuine commitments in your life based on the lessons you have learned about yourself in relationships, and about relationships in general. So beautiful energies. Make sure you set your intentions, Cancer. All right, Leo. So the new moon is happening in your 12th house of things that are hidden, things that are behind the scenes, your subconscious. So you might want to set an intention for more spiritual clarity, for more intuitive clarity, for an intensification of your intuitive abilities and powers, trusting in your intuition more, that type of thing. All right, let's see what we have for you. Here she is, Queen of Intuition, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so there could have been recently, last 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, a situation where maybe you didn't listen to your intuition, and thus may have caused yourself a problem. You know how it is. We've all done that. We have all done that, where we get that intuitive nudge and we didn't listen, we ignored it, we went ahead and proceeded anyway, and then we end up in some sort of nightmare scenario. So I think there was something going on for you with that. So this new moon is going to be very important for you to tap into those energies. Yeah, I think there was an injustice that occurred because of intuition that was ignored. But you're coming back to balance. 2 of Pentacles. You're going to set the scales to right. You're going to do right by yourself. And you learned an important lesson about that, I feel. King of Pentacles. It could have involved an earth sign. So it could have involved Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But this is also your 6th house. So it could have involved something with your work as well. This is also your money house, though, too. And your 10th house of career. So... all right. So I think there was something you maybe didn't listen to your intuition about, a money-making opportunity, something to do with work or career. All right. And we have the 2 of Wands. And we have the World. All right. So, you wrapped up that situation. You are very unlikely to ever ignore your intuition in that way ever again. So stop beating yourself up over it if that has been the case, if you've been doing that, all right? And know that that chapter is well and truly over. Set the intention for the new vista, the new world you want to create in terms of, again, listening to what is real and true for you. The Queen of Cups, all right? So you got this. I think you're going to see... You're going to see by Leo's season, or maybe even by the end of this month. Could be by the 2nd week in August as well. Because we have the August over here. That, I think, okay, this is what I feel. I feel that a situation similar is going to come up. Probably work or career related. So day-to-day work or a bigger picture, creative and, career decision you need to make. The universe is going to give you a final test. Did you learn the lesson? Did you set the intention to listen to your intuition? And something's going to come up again, and you're going to pass the test. So really, in whatever way you feel comfortable to set that intention to listen more closely to your intuition, I would strongly recommend that is what you do. So, like I said, you already did learn something. But the universe often brings us one final exam. And I think that's coming for you soon. So, but you got this, you'll ace it, and you will move along, and you'll get on to the next thing. There also could be some sort of intuitive insight you may have about some sort of new opportunity that's going to be opening up for you also in your day-to-day job life and or career pursuits. So that's another thing. There could be an intuitive nudge about that. And hopefully if you've taken your intention seriously that you're going to listen to your intuition, you will listen to that intuitive nudge and take action on it, probably, like I said, the second week of August. So it's a general reading, apply it to your life. But there is information here about really not doing an injustice to yourself by not listening to the signs and the signals that your intuition is giving you. All right, Virgo. So this new moon is happening in your 11th house of hopes and wishes and dreams. So it's time to set some intentions to manifest some new wishes. All right, so let's see how you can use this energy. What do you need to know, Virgo? What is going on for your, oh God, look at this mess, for your wishes? All right, Virgo. Here you are, 9 of Pentacles. Very nice. And the 10 of Swords. All right. So it's time to set an intention to manifest a new wish about your personal paradise, your personal prosperity, what truly is front and center in your world that you want to nurture. There may have been a situation that didn't come to fruition, and especially something, it's interesting. This card for me is a lot about being stuck. So I got to pull some more cards, but, don't worry about this 10 of Swords. It's more the sense, I think, of setting an intention to get unstuck, to feel free, to feel lush and luscious and productive and happy. So, and not to focus on what didn't work out. As humans, we do that a lot. We tend to focus on things that didn't work rather than honoring the path and the things that are working. So there's something too here about honoring your own progress and knowing also that you are a powerful manifester and creator. So, just because something didn't work in the past or things have been a little slow or stuck lately doesn't mean that it's going to continue to be that way. You have the power, here you are, to change it. All right, let's see what else we have. Yeah, see, another energy of the stuckedness. And of course, this is your 7th house of relationships. So particularly if there's a relationship situation in your life that has been on hold, right? Let's see. That's something that you may set the intention to shift out of that energy. If someone isn't giving you an answer, then move on. In my opinion, don't wait around. If they had wanted to give you an answer, they would have given you one by now. In my opinion. The sun will come out tomorrow. Look at this. He's here. Here this is. Beautiful. So there will be happiness. There will be success. There will be good news. Page of Wands coming here for you, Virgo. So this is the past. Let's stop hanging around thinking about it. Shift your energy, 11th house, into manifesting really your heart's desires. Here's the sun. So again, lushness, love, creativity, pentacles, good news, Page of Wands good news that you can take action on. That's the Page of Wands, that you're going to initiate something new. This is Leo energy also. So I think that this could manifest for you very quickly as soon as if you set a very powerful heart-centered intention, the Leo, you can shift out of this energy very quickly. But it is going to take a little effort, I think, because both of these are showing up. So this suggests to me that there has been some long entrenched energy of stagnation. And when this happens, we can sometimes think that that is the status quo, but it's not. Right? This can change in a heartbeat. And I would encourage you, again, to do a daily practice where you are focusing on your heart's desires and setting the intentions to manifest something brand new in your life with love and creativity and happiness and new life. Claim your good news that you want to have come into your life. All right, Virgo? Because these are gorgeous energies. So it could be around the start of Leo season, the 22nd. There could be some good news coming in, but I feel by your birthday, there should be something very nice manifesting for you. Again, provided you set those strong intentions and clear out any sort of negative thinking that's been cluttering up your brain. Okay? Okay. All right, Libra. So the new moon is happening in your 10th house of career. So let's see how you can use these energies and set your intentions for some sort of fresh start in your career, some sort of career success, up leveling. Woo, that fell out. Whatever the case may be. All right, so we have something you perhaps have been stuck or waiting around on some sort of career development. So let's set that to the side. And of course, that is Pisces energy. And Neptune is in your 6th house. So there could have been a lack of 6th house of work. So there could have been something that has been a little unclear or fuzzy. But I feel like there's just been a delay of some kind. So you want to bust out of that delay. So we have 3 of Cups, joy and success, and the 10 of Wands. Okay. So there's something here perhaps of wrapping up one cycle of your career in a very joyous way. So there may be a career transition that you have been waiting on to make with this. I think some of you may be setting an intention to make some sort of joyful career transition. This can be, yes, an intention to retire. This could be setting the intention to just end a burdensome position and start something that's going to bring more joy and lightheartedness to you as well. Let's pull some more energies. But I think it's really about the celebration, setting the intention to free yourself and celebrate ending a burdensome chapter. So let's see what else we have on the top of this deck. Yes, ending the burdensome chapter. So there's something that world coming to a close. Now, another possibility with this to set your intention, now that we have the World card, that worldly success will come to you because you have been working hard at it. So, setting an intention that my hard work brings prosperous and joyful results that raise my profile in the world, bring me worldly success, that type of energy. But this can also be a chapter ending and a new chapter beginning as well. So it depends on where you're at right now. It's a general reading with your career, but this is some very good energy. All right, let's see what's on the top. Knight of Pentacles and the Moon. I feel like one more. Knight of Wands. Okay. So set the intention that, Libra, that, because here's the Moon in Cancer, that you will be able to, after this new Moon in Cancer, move forward with confidence in a brand new and more perhaps reliable and steady direction for your career pursuits. Ask for and intend that there be clarity in the next phase of your career journey, so that you can move quickly forward. There's something here, again, can be stuck energy, Knight of Pentacles, and that's because something has been unclear. Now, what could be unclear are your own feelings and motivations. There could be something like that. So if you need clarity around your career direction, ask for it. Intend that that is what will manifest for you so that you can move forward with passion and excitement and quickness, Knight of Wands, to the next phase of whatever it is you're wanting to manifest in your career direction. So I do feel, because remember, we had this over here as well. Whatever was held up or delayed possibly could have been because there was something in your heart you weren't sure about. You didn't know what direction to go in. So ask for that clarity if you need it. Intend for that clarity. Others of you, it is about, in setting the intention, as I said, to release the burden with joy, wrap up a big project with success. Some of you may have been working on something huge in your career life, and you're going to want to set the intention that within 3 weeks to 3 months, this comes to a very happy conclusion, and the results of your hard work are there and are tangible results, and that are results, again, that can move your career forward to really the next exciting level. All right, Scorpio. So the new moon is happening in your 9th house of the bigger picture of your life. So it's going to be important to set some new moon intentions for the direction you want to head in next in your life. All right, so let's see what we have for you, Scorpio. Page of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so we have some interesting energies here about digging deep and researching, Page of Coins, about perhaps some sort of work matter, work initiative, what you want to work on next for your life, whatever it may be. Because we're asking about the 9th house. And the 9th house, as I said, is the bigger picture in our life. It's metaphysical pursuits, it's writing, it's academia. It can be related to travel, global things, etc. But we're going to use the umbrella of the bigger picture of your life. So, as I said, some of you want to move in some sort of new direction, a concrete new direction with this earth energy coming out for your money and career life. So, or your investments or something like that with this energy showing up. All right, let's see what else we have for you. So 7 of Cups, we have, new hopes, new dreams that you want to manifest for your life. We have a 3 of Cups, success, and we have an Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is what I would ask you to think about, the bigger picture of your life. It's so interesting, isn't it, that all of these little cuppies are coming out here. Okay, so what is going on? The bigger picture of your life. Are you only looking at it, Scorpio? It's my job to ask the questions. Are you only looking at it from a work perspective? When you think about your life, are you only thinking about it in terms of going to work every day? These are the projects I work on. This is my money life. The bigger picture of your life, does it also include some sort of friendships, 3 of Cups, some sort of heart-centered connections, possibly romance with the Ace of Cups showing up here? It's interesting the 7 of Cups popped in because, the number 7, 7th house of relationships. Now for you, that is Taurus. Uranus is moving through Taurus. So do you want to set an intention for the bigger picture of your life to also include more emphasis on heart-centered connections? I think that you have your work life down pat. Whatever you're doing over here, you got this. This is gorgeous energy. And for some of you, if there's something going on where you've been wanting to manifest some sort of good news or change, new client, whatever, a new job, set the intention for that. Sure. I mean, we need that in our life as well. And you may be wanting some sort of big picture shift in your career energy. Okay, that's all right. But like I said, I'm here to ask the questions. So Scorpio, I would say, how can you also consider bringing in and setting the intention for some emotional refreshment? That's what I feel from these energies. Emotional refreshment in your life, where there's more time for friends, for just pleasurable pursuits. There's more time for things you enjoy, Ace of Cups, heart-centered, just fun activities. There's more time for daydreaming, the 7 of Cups, for doing your creative visualizations, for tuning in spiritually, because the new moon's in your 9th house. It's a very metaphysical, very spiritual house. So how can you bring more spirit-based focus to your life, which includes, dreams that you want to have manifest that are outside of work? So I would ask you to consider those questions, Scorpio, and perhaps set some intentions with that in mind. And as I said, there's nothing wrong with this over here. And in fact, I think this is very nice. I think there's going to be some good news coming for you soon with this over here. But it's not all about work. It's also about play and about some creative pursuits. That's the other thing I'm feeling. But also relationships. And I know sometimes, Scorpio, especially if you've recently had some sort of heartbreak or whatever, you may shy away from some relationships. But what this is saying to me is that you have a lot of support around you. Don't hide away in work. There's people around who want to nurture you and give you support, especially if you're going through a little bit of a rough emotional time right now. All right. So reach out and ask for support. It's there for you. All right, Sagittarius. So the new moon's happening in your 8th house of transformation. So very interesting. And with Pluto, who's the natural ruler of the 8th house, currently transiting your 2nd house, you may be looking for some sort of transformation, particularly in your finances. All right. But of course, 8th house is sex, death, taxes, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual transformation. It's all of those possibilities. So set your intentions for whatever area of life you need to. All right. Let's see what's going on, Sagittarius. What's going on for you? 4 coins. All right, so something to do with the monies. Holding on to the monies, managing the monies better. I like saying monies. It's like fun. It sounds like more when you say monies. The Emperor. Okay. So setting an intention to be a good steward of your finances. So the Emperor, of course, is large, in charge. It is about kind of issuing decrees. It is about, that executive managerial ability. 4 coins, holding on to what you have, holding on to your resources. So sometimes it's a little miserly, but you know what? A little bit of frugality is not a bad thing. So again, you might be setting an intention here to manage your finances with a little more of executive authority over your own spending habits. So, that's a possibility here with this energy. You might also set an intention to get somebody who is knowledgeable about investments, holding on to more of your money, paying bills, like your personal finance, like that type of thing. You may also be seeking some advice, somebody who does that for a living here with this Emperor energy. So somebody who's really in the know with those particular things, because, we can't be personal experts at every single thing in our life. And it is sometimes very much worth it to get somebody who is an expert in these areas to maximize what you can, especially with money. All right, so let's see what else we have. Oh, here's the moon. 7 of Wands. 8 of Cups, and the Wheel. Okay, wow. So I think that you guys are making some big transformations in your life. Look at this energy here. The universe is likely to bring you some sort of opportunity to transform any 8th house area. The areas I already listed earlier, a few minutes ago. Any 8th house area, not just money, but really anything. The universe is going to give you an opportunity to step up and, really create something solid in your life, a solid transformation, a transformation that will stick. All right. Because look at this energy of release, letting go, and moving on over here. So set the intention that you move forward with confidence and accept this positive change from the universe that will bring you long-lasting results. 4 of Coins, whatever area, 8th house area. Because here's the 8 over here, the 8 of Cups. So you're moving on emotionally from a situation that, could be rather fraught. We have the moon here. Could have been something that was really kind of crazy making, just kind of something, a bad habit, something that was cyclical in nature. Like sometimes you handled it well, other times you didn't handle it well. But you now have a handle on it. That's what you're setting the intention for. Whether this is, whatever this is, the money, the finances, the sex, the death, the taxes, any of those 8th house matters. You are letting go of you're transforming, letting go of an emotional situation. Here's the moon. That's something that kept you off balance emotionally and led to things that you didn't want to have happen in your life. So very nice energies to take control of that situation. And also the universe coming in here to really support you with this, I think within a month. So maybe in Leo season, coming in with some sort of opportunity for you to make right a situation that, you know, you left behind. So it's going to give you a second chance, I feel, in some way. All right, Capricorn. So the new moon is happening in your 7th house of relationships, both personal and business. So let's see about setting your intentions for some new connections coming into your world. All right, let's see what we need to know about that. Capricorn, what do we have? Knight of Swords and the Hierophant. Ooh, Taurus energy. And of course, that is your 5th house of love, creativity, and romance. So, wow, there could be a very surprise. If you set a strong enough intention, this has to be your choice, of course, but if you want to manifest some sort of new connections, heart-centered connections, valuable connections, committed connections in your life, and you set a strong enough intention, this could manifest very quickly for you. Knight of Swords, it is about changing your mind about, I think, relationships, commitments, etc. I mean, let's face it, Pluto going through your sign has certainly upended many things in your life, relationships probably being one of them. But Pluto also regenerates. It's not also all about doom and gloom. So there's very lovely energy here to manifest, I think, very quickly, some sort of positive new commitments in your life. All right. But it is about your mindset, the Knight of Swords here. So about opening up to those types of connections coming in. Because you're kind of been used to being alone for a while. Here's the Hermit. Now, of course, Virgo could be involved as well. But I really feel like you've gotten kind of in the groove of the Hermit, so to speak, here. Because of heartbreaks. See what I'm saying? But here it is. Here's the passionate Queen of Wands. And here's a 5 of Coins. And here's a decision. All right. So Capricorn, I really think that you're going to make a choice to shift out of this energy. It's always up to us. It's up to us. It's our minds, our hearts, our energy, our wisdom, our souls, all of that combined can make and setting powerful intentions can make really intense changes happen in our life. You've got the power. Here's the Queen of Wands. You've got the power to end this situation once and for all if you really want to. I think you do because of this popping in first of all. I feel Leo season, because of the time marker here, we could see you shifting out of being alone in the cold to some sort of renaissance, refreshment, renewal, new connections coming in your personal life with the Judgment card here. So, you're leaving this behind. You're leaving behind feeling left out. You're leaving behind the loneliness. You're leaving behind the heartbreak, the heartache. So this is true, well and truly over for you. And again, I think, 2 months to 20 weeks, it depends. There could be some very profound change happening for you in your relationship life. So this can also be with some sort of business partner. It does not have to be romantic, especially because Queen of Wands is popping out and she is very action-oriented, business-oriented, creative energy as well. So this could be some sort of new creative partnership coming into your life. Again, if that's what you're looking for and you want that, you can manifest that for sure. I also feel an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person could be manifesting in your life, and they're coming in to bring emotional refreshment, renewal, rejuvenation to your world. So this is really beautiful energy. Really, really nice. So the time of the loneliness is over. And, Uranus in the 5th house often brings in very quickly surprising changes in circumstance. Uranus can bring changes that, if something had previously been depressing and upsetting, it could change on a dime and all of a sudden be bountiful and lush and amazing. So, it has that kind of 180 energy about it. So I feel really like you could just manifest something that could, a relationship, a connection, business or personal, that could be in your life for a very long time, even though it may come in unexpectedly. It may take you off guard, a little unawares. This person, this situation could be in your life for quite a while. And I think it will be a very fruitful association. All right, Aquarius. So you have the new moon happening in your 6th house of work and well-being. So let's see how you can use those energies to set some intentions to manifest the new in your world. Let's see. These cards keep sticking on the desktop. All right. Manifesting some new things in work and well-being. 2 of Cups. And Pluto. Okay. So you might want to set an intention for a change. Pluto is in your 12th house of the subconscious. So there may be some, limiting beliefs you're shifting and changing and letting go of in regards to your well-being, in regards to work in some way, or manifesting new work, since we have the change energy happening here. But I feel like there's something here where maybe setting an intention to create, call in a business partner, call in a new job interview, call in some important meeting that you want to manifest that will change. Like this could be a medical appointment as well, since we have that energy showing up in the card here. Some sort of health professional who is really aligned with your health goals and your health philosophies and perspectives, so that they can really give you good advice. So I feel like there's something major here. Perhaps, health habits, things you're releasing, you're setting intentions to release certain health habits with the help of a proper healthcare professional, whatever you deem that to be for yourself, that could really transform your life in a profound way, your well-being overall. So this may not necessarily be work so much. I mean, it could be, like I said, you could be wanting to set the intention to call in, a job interview or something, but I'm feeling primarily it's about your well-being. Yeah. 5 of Wands here. Justice. So some balance. So the Libra energy and the Emperor. Okay. All right. This is what I feel. I feel like this energy of the 5 of Wands is kind of all over the place. It's not managed well. So there could be some sort of situation. I'm feeling, again, more well-being oriented than work oriented, that you've struggled with managing in some way. And again, it could be because there's some sort of long-standing situation, mindset, whatever, that needs to be kind of just adjusted. For some of you, I mean, this could be some sort of chronic situation, chronic well-being health situation you've been trying to shift. And sometimes you are very good at doing it. The justice. Sometimes you really are, the balance here. You achieve the balance, you do it, and then other times you fall off the rails. So there's something here where setting the intention to take control over this situation once and for all. And I do feel that is going to involve help, the 2 of Cups, but not just any old help. As I said before, help from somebody who has the same approach, or has an approach that you agree with, because maybe that hasn't been the case. I'm feeling, though, that a lot of you have been kind of, like I said, trying to do this on your own, and the efforts have been mixed. Now, with the Emperor coming out, though, as I said, I think it's about you taking charge. I would encourage you not to give your power away to whoever this person might be, but to really look at them as, again, an equal who's going to help you. You're ultimately the one in charge here of this transformation that you want to make in your well-being. And I have to say, with these 3 major arcanas that are coming out, I think that you could make a very strong move in the right direction to getting something under control once and for all. I mean, with all these major arcanas coming up here. So but somebody, you need the assistance to manage whatever the situation is. But I think you're going to do that. You're going to find that right person, or set the intention to call in that person who can help you manage that and manage it the way you think is appropriate for your life. All right, Pisces. So the new moon is happening in your 5th house of love, romance, creativity, taking a risk, and children. All right, let's see what we have going on for you, Pisces. Setting your intentions for something new in these areas of your life. Let's see what we have for you. Pisces, Queen of Wands. Ooh, and the Wheel of Fortune. So some sort of passionate new beginning, Queen of Wands, in any of those 5th house areas. And working with the universe to manifest that. Working with the natural timings and cycles and signs and symbols and directions that the universe is trying to push you into. Well, pushing you into sounds too rough and tumble. That's trying to gently guide you. That's better. But she can be a little pushy. So the universe is maybe giving you some very clear, somewhat pushy signals to head in a certain direction with love, romance, creativity, etc. And it's, likely set your intention with passion and conviction, and the universe is likely to comply within a month or so with something brand new in these areas. All right, but set that intention clearly and shift out of this 10 of Wands. The energetic cycle is wrapping up for you in these areas. Something new wants to come in. Knight of Cups, here it is. Emotional refreshment. 2 of Wands, looking to the future with hope. 3 of Cups and celebration. So gorgeous. And of course, this is your energy for me. This is Pisces, 3 of Cups. And here's your energy here. Now we have a 2 of Wands in the middle. All right, we're shifting out of this 10 of Wands. Let's put that aside. We don't need to see that. And, it's interesting we have the 2 10s because it's the universe that's going to help you wrap up this cycle. Because as I said, it's been trying to push you a certain way to make you alert that thing has got to go. And now that it's probably gone, or it's about to be gone, the new can come in. So Knight of Cups, emotional refreshment, creativity, love, excitement, joy. With this 3 of Cups, celebration, party city, party time. Now, with this 2 of Wands here, you are looking to your future to figure out what is going to be the next door that's opening for you in 5th house matters. So as I said, something new is coming in. It's not here yet. It may take till the 2nd week of August, which isn't about a month. I'm saying, I think it may be coming in about a month. Because 2s are always about waiting. So there's something here about getting a little clarity in your heart. Again, that's what new moons can help us do. They help us set intentions. So we got to be clear with what we want in order to set the intention. So use this energy going on here for you so that in about a month, you'll be ready to step across that threshold into some sort of new, exciting, vibrational energy of love and happiness and celebration and joy and creativity. So because we have this Queen of Wands also, so it is about passionate new beginnings in those areas of your life, but also you taking charge and like I said, moving in the direction that the universe is trying to show you is the next path. There may be a little hesitancy right now for whatever reason, and that's okay. It's all right to take a pause, to take a breather, to take a break, to take a breath. It's okay. But as I said, I think the energy is going to start moving forward. The Knight of Cups and then this wheel. So you're going to be having something very interesting manifest for you in these areas. So get ready. I think Leo season's going to be very interesting for you as you get rid of this thing that has been weighing you down. So thank you so much for joining me for your new moon astrology and tarot reading forecast. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how the energies are resonating for you, what intentions you plan to set to use these energies. I love all you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.